Good morning, YouTube. I know it's 3:30 in the morning. I just woke up. Anyway, thank God I didn't have to go to work last night. Thank God I didn't have to go to work last night. I was off last night. So I'm trying to catch up on my sleep. So I'm gonna go to work tonight and the rest of the weekend. So it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my YouTube creators, my subscribers, my chat members, the people that write in my comments section. Shout out to my ghost watchers. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to everyone that comes and visit with this page. I love and appreciate your view. Like and share the video. I know it's early. Some people are not up. Some people still sleep. Maybe the next hour or two, people are going to start rising up. I don't really care about our audience right now. I just want to say a few things. On this Saturday morning at 9 o'clock a.m., I'm going to hold a live stream video on Saturday. And in that title, I'm going to be talking about the foster care system in New York and how the foster care is affecting every generation that every generation of children that go through that situation. Some make it, some don't. That's a reality. That's a reality for me. That's a reality for anyone. That's common sense. But I wanted to do this video because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video early in the morning or not, like the way I want to, because I have other things I need to be doing before I go to work tomorrow night. Well, actually, before I go to work tonight, because today is Friday. So happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. But I was asleep, and before I went to bed, before I went to sleep, I was listening to Brown Skin Lady. Shout out to Brown Skin Lady. She's really up here doing her videos. I mean, I appreciate her doing her videos so much. And last night, and I think the night before, she did a couple of videos talking about Kwame Brown. Everyone knows who Kwame Brown is. Kwame Brown is an ex NBA player. Well, he was number one draft, whatever they keep saying he was. He was. He's no longer that. From what I'm understanding, from what I'm gathering, he's no longer the millionaire he was when he was with the NBA. And I know he's on YouTube. I know he has a channel. I don't watch him. I honestly think that's a waste of time and effort to watch a man you cannot you cannot find no common ground with. I don't know why anyone watches him. Why isn't he hanging around his own peers? If he was really a part of the NBA, like the way everyone says, they said that he was with the NBA for 12 years. Why doesn't he hang around the likes of Shaquille O'Neal or any of those other basketball players? And from what I'm gathering, like listening to other YouTube creators talk about him, he seems to be a very jealous hearted person. He doesn't like the other people that were in the NBA or those that are ex NBA players. There's red flags all around this man. I don't understand why nobody doesn't see it. Brown Skin Lady sees it. Brown Skin Lady has been speaking out against Kwame Brown for years now. And I don't blame her. Because didn't he dox her one time? Put out her name and stuff? And I think that's some fuck shit. When a man does that, I think that's some fuck shit. Kwame Brown is a bitch. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's a pussy punk motherfucker. He's a no-name, off-brand, drop shot bitch. I can't stand him. I've been saying this for years, ever since I've known him to be on YouTube. I cannot stand that man. I don't know why that man chooses to be in this sector on YouTube. Why doesn't he go to another sector of YouTube and talk about sports? Why doesn't he talk about coding and trading on another sector of YouTube? Why is he working with the Job Corps organizations around the country? He's an NBA, he's an ex NBA player, number one pick draft. I don't understand that someone that came out on YouTube talking about coding and trading, he refuses to go to any of the Job Corps centers around the United States to talk to these young people about getting a trade, to talk to these young people about finding another avenue of how to make a living, because everyone is not going to go to college and everyone is not going to go into the military. These are facts. If he deals with the stock market, he knows what these young people are facing. He doesn't care, because the biggest problems that are facing anyone in this country are poor people. It doesn't matter what color you are, but black children are the most targeted. I don't care what anyone say, black children are the most targeted. And we're seeing this over and over and over again, year after year. Slavery is over with. The Jim Crow laws have been abolished years ago, but the effects of these two different systems, these two systems of evil, still are very relevant in our community. You can see it when you go into the ghetto. You can see it. You're not blind unless you're Stevie Wonder. Everyone is not Stevie Wonder. Everyone is not Ray Charles. I'm not downing those two men, but I'm just saying you're not blind. You can go into certain neighborhoods and see that the depression on the black people faces. You can see that most of them have given up. You can see the surrender in their face. You can see it. Now they got this thing called genocide, or whatever it is. It's dealing with getting rid of certain communities and replacing them with others. What we have to understand in this country is that certain neighborhoods that we live in now, they was once occupied by white people. Let's be honest. The white people moved out because too many black people were moving in. But now they're starting to see the value of the neighborhoods that they left. They're starting to see the value of the communities they left. Look at Harlem, New York. That is a big example. Look at it. Look at Brooklyn. Look at certain places in Baltimore. Look at South Carolina. Look at Charleston. Look at Greenville. Look at certain places in Ohio, Chicago. Every major city, every urban city that black people or brown people have moved to live and to work in, you couldn't find not one white person to live in that neighborhood. Not one. Not one. But in recent years, I'm starting to see more and more white people move into the neighborhood. I'm starting to see more people from Mexico and other places from South America moving into certain neighborhoods. This has never happened before, not in South Carolina. I'm from New York. You see it every day. You see it every fucking day. Shout out to the chat. Hey, what's up, Nate Sean? Yeah, man. I got up. Man, I said, let me do a video real quick, man. Let me do a video real quick. Because I'm getting ready to do a show on Saturday talking about the foster care system. And I was listening to Brown Skin Lady earlier. She was doing her little video about Kwame Brown. And I'm saying how he's a failure and how he's a liar and a hypocrite because he talking about coding and trading, but I don't see him going to none of the Job Corps centers nowhere in the United States to talk to the kids or to push for certain programs. We got Job Corps centers right here that train children. Because I went through Job Corps. I went through Job Corps years ago, way before I went to prison. So I know, you know. Word is mom, son. But thank you, Factual Friends, for coming. He always comes over and supports this page. One thing and I thank God for the subscribers I got. I thank God for the moderators I got. I thank God for the people that have been sticking with me for over a year. Over a year. And there are people that actually get in touch with me behind the scenes. And they've been sticking with me over a year. I didn't know that they were watching me. They were watching me. Shout out to the chat. I know it's early. I know it's early. I know a lot of my subscribers are not here right now. My moderators are not even here, but they will catch the playback. But thank God for everyone that is here right now. I thank God for you. Because we see the truth. We be sleep in our bed. I had to work 2 nights in a row. Last night I didn't have to work. We be sleep in our bed and still thinking about what's going on the job. Still thinking about what happened in the street yesterday. Worried to death that it might be a World War III. Worried to death that they're gonna change the currency of the money. If everything becomes digital, certain services won't be able to happen. Certain things will die. And it's a crying shame. There's a woman on YouTube. I want to call her Mama. I don't know her full name. I'm gonna start getting better at that, you guys, because I want y'all to go over there and sub up to her page. And she talks about Mother Earth. And she talks about how the earth supplies us with water and oil and other things that we need. Those things are free. We're being made to pay for it. We're being made to pay for electrical. Electrical is supposed to be free. Oh, man. Not only are you paying rent, because wherever you're paying rent at, you're also paying a little small tax for that. You might be paying mortgage somewhere. It's still some kind of tax attached to it. When you pay your phone bill, there's some kind of tax attached to it. Some kind of taxes, some kind of extra shit that they want. It doesn't make any sense. When you go to jail now, when you go to jail and you go in front of a fucking judge, don't you know after you go to your court proceeding, you have to pay a court fee? And if you don't pay that court fee, trust me, the authorities will find you wherever you're at and lock your ass up for contempt of court. Do you know that's happening now? It's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of changes happening. Some things I can't explain, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. You know why I'm going to talk about it? Because I have to talk about it. I'd be wrong if I don't talk about it. I'd be wrong. I don't want to be like Empress Lonnie One Love up here every day talking about someone. That's what she does. That's how she built her channel, gossiping about other people on YouTube. I don't want to do that. I want to talk about the stuff that's happening in the world. Nation Facts Over Feelings. I'll call Nation Facts Over Feelings, but his channel name is No Lies Told Reality Show. No Lies Told Reality Show. A lot of people need to go over there and sub up to him. Just take 10, 20 minutes. Go over there, look at some of his videos, listen to what he's talking about. Some of the things I agree with, some things I don't. But when he starts talking about these neighborhoods, when he starts talking about the money situation, when he starts talking about the politics, when he starts talking about what's going on and current event wise, yes, I tune in as long as I can. And if I can't sit there too long, I'm going to go ahead and share the video. That's what you need to do. You subscribe to the person, you like what they're talking about, support their page. If you can't hit the Cash App right away, I'm getting ready to go on my trip, go to New York in a few more weeks. I got to be there in December. So I'm going to start saving my money. I'll donate when I can. But right now, I'm concentrating on doing these bills, the rent, and putting groceries in here and doing this trip. Because I only got one shot to do this. One shot this year. Because if I don't go this year, I know I'm not going. And I'll be 51 years old in March. I got to go see my grandmother and them. I got to go see my family. I got to go see what's going on in New York for myself. I can't listen to rumors. Because the main people that's spreading the rumors about New York, this and that going on, they just left New York. There was one dude I used to work with, right? Work with at the same company. Don't you know this dude waited and got his, remember the stimulus checks? He got his stimulus money, ran to New York, stayed in New York for almost 2 years. When he ran out of money, what did he do? Come right back here to South Carolina, talking shit about New York. But you were just in New York, sir. You were just in Brooklyn, sir. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. I'm part of the gay community. I've been a part of the gay community for years. But let's be truthful and let's be honest. The gay community is divided. We're divided. We don't like each other. But we do a united front when we want certain things. I'm a part of the gay community, but I'm not a part of the political side of the gay community. Because if I was, I don't think I'd be sitting here in this apartment. I think I'd be in New York somewhere, sitting in a more high class community. Shout out to the chat. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The gay community is divided. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. The gay community is divided. Like how I dated women for years, and now then in my later years I switched over and started dating men. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no to the old school lesbians. That's a big no-no. It happens. They would criticize me. They would talk about me. They would make me feel bad. And then they would ask me, do you have any children from these unions? No. So what was the point of you getting with those men? It was pointless. The gay community is divided. You got some lesbians running around not liking other groups of lesbians. Okay, I'm known as a baby butch. My category would be a baby butch. I look like a dude, but I'm not a dude. The only way you know I'm a female, you gotta actually talk to me or be up close. That's the only way you would know. I don't look that hard, but there are some women that do look hard. Some women actually um have facial hair, and then you got some women that did the transformation. When I was living in New York, they encouraged me. A lot of my people that I associated with, that is part of the gay community, encouraged me to transform. They encouraged me. I was still having administration and I wasn't going to transform. I said, why am I going to transform? I'm still going to be a woman. I'm still going to be a woman. Why transform? See, that's why I said the gay community is divided. But they don't tell you that. They don't tell you that. They call us that what? The LGBTQ community. What was our names last year? The LGBT community. Every year they change our name. So I just say the gay community. And the gay community is divided. It's not what it seems to be. I'm gonna put it like that. Crystal LaBeija, perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because back during the 50s and 60s, the gay community, believe it or not, was divided by color. White go with white, black go with black. Black and Hispanic together, white goes with white. That's it. The balls were separated. They don't talk about that. But I'm here to talk about it. I'm probably one of the last ones to get up here and actually tell you about certain things about the gay community that a lot of people are not going to tell you about. They are afraid to talk about it. There's a lot of racial tension within the gay community. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm telling the goddamn truth. I'm telling you what I fucking know. Just like I had a young lady on YouTube not too long ago come in my comment section. I had banned her out of my comment section. Sis was the manager moderator at that time. He unblocked her. You know what I did? I went in my YouTube studio, my community, went to the settings. I got rid of him as being my manager and moderator. Don't nobody override my decisions. Nobody overrides my fucking decisions. You get the fuck out of here. You don't agree with what I'm doing? Get the fuck on. I don't need you over here. I'll take your wrench in a minute. But I'm satisfied with the moderators I got now. I'm satisfied with them. I thank God for them. I'm enjoying the fact that they are in my chat sometimes. There was one day all three of them was in the chat. I said, look at God. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I'm enjoying my time on YouTube. What was I just getting ready to talk about? Oh, the gay community is very divided. I'm probably one of the last few people that will actually talk about the divisions that's going on within the gay community. I'm going to talk about the racial division. I'm going to talk about the lesbian divisions between the so-called butch queens and the banshees and the realist queens. You know, the ones that can actually pass for women. Oh, we got a whole lot of them. But I had a young woman come in my chat the other night and accuse me of only supporting only lesbians on YouTube. She accused me of only supporting only lesbians. Where are they? Where are these lesbians? Where are they? I don't see them. Everyone that I know that's on YouTube that's a female, that's a woman that I'm subscribed to or I know of, all of them deal with men. They either been married, they're married, they have children, they date men, they're interested in men. So where are these lesbians? Where have all the lesbians gone that's on YouTube? I just want to know. Then we got that situation with Sister T. Sister T going through. Sister T over there on her channel. I mean, she looks so terrible now, y'all. Sister T looked like she's just about to give up. She can't believe Kwame Brown is totally against her. I can believe it because he's playing Squid Games with all of you. He don't care about none of his supporters. Everyone that's over there that listens to Kwame Brown is a fucking zombie. And I said it. And you can tell them I fucking said it. I don't care. I don't have nothing to lose. I'm not going to be crying like Sister T. Because Sister T, you actually dealt with Kwame Brown for 2 years. Now you're sitting over there crying. You know what kind of person he is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Yeah. But that's what I came up here to say. And we see Queen Regina doing her videos. We understand what she's going through. Another situation with Kwame Brown. That's why I keep saying Kwame Brown turned against all his people. All the ones that were really down with him, were riding for him, speaking up for him. He hid behind all those motherfucking female skirts he could hide behind. He even took some of his female supporters and hid behind their skirts. He hiding behind the skirt of JJ London right now. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I said it. I'm not afraid to say it again. If I can say it once, I can say it twice, I can say it 3 times. 3 times is a charm. Kwame Brown is a clown. Kwame Brown is a clown. Kwame Brown is a clown. Fuck Kwame Brown. Fuck his supporters. Fuck his sector. Fuck his moderators. Fuck Kwame Brown, old losing lame nigga. Every time I see him, he's attacking a woman. And he's not attacking the everyday average woman. You know, the young ladies that be, you know, doing their thing, working at McDonald's. No, he attacks the professional ones. He attacks the ones that actually have careers. He hates on them. He hates that they got their own mind. He hates that they have their own opinions and they cannot be swayed. He dislikes women like Brown Skin Lady. Brown Skin Lady is a beautiful young lady, and I feel privileged to know her. I feel privileged to know her. She has done nothing wrong to anyone on this app. She might talk her shit, but so what? So does everyone else. This is America. We got freedom of speech. She can say whatever she want to say. I'm totally in agreement with it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say about her. I like her and I respect her. And I know she's got a good head on her shoulders. She doesn't let nobody sway her. She doesn't do the group thinking. She's not about lynch mob thinking. Everyone else is. Some people on this app really are. They're all about being in groups. Cornejos. They the main group on here They do everywhere. Lord have mercy. Don't get into an argument with one. Don't get in no argument with none of them conejos. Because if you get in an argument with one, here come you might have 30, 40 people in the chat at one time. You might have, before you end that live, you're gonna have over 100 videos. And you're gonna be like, what the hell just happened? Because there be some days I'll do a video, right? Like 20 people, 30 people come in. And I'm thinking they like the subject. No, they in there because some other YouTube creator just talked shit about me. Oh, I thought I caught on to that quick. Right? They Sean Facts on. Yo, we catch on real quick. We know when people talking about us. Yeah. Now, Sean, you should know by now that Johnny Blaze, Armando Black, and Lonnie gonna run this campaign against you. They've been fighting against you for months. Lonnie is not gonna let it go. I thought maybe she'll let it go. No, she's not gonna let it go. She's aiming for me and you right now. We the most hated, and we are on the wanted posters. Me and they Sean Facts on film. But it don't matter, because we are not no victim. We're not no victim. I know there have been plenty of times I did videos about her. She didn't do no response. And then when she did do a response, I had to go in harder. I said, oh my God, this bitch. Where this bitch come from? But I should know her by now because I used to sit in her chats. This is how I learned how to do certain things on YouTube through Lonnie with Love. Just watching her. Shout out to the chat. Oh my goodness. But you get what I'm saying, right? Nashawn, you are on the wanted posters. But you're not a victim. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm on the posters too. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all talking to chat together. Yeah, y'all. But yeah, that goddamn Kwame Brown, he's a goddamn piece of work. I hate to even talk about him. But how else is people gonna learn if you don't talk about the person and they go over there and see for themselves what kind of person this is? And people are so empty-headed. They are so empty-headed. They're zombies now. They don't like to think for themselves. And that's why the Conejos or the Conejos, because they started thinking for themselves, and all of them got put out of Kwame Brown Bus Life Kwame group. All of them got put out. Every last one of them Conejos. Yep. That's all he do is disrespect women. That's all he do. Every day, all day, from what I understand. But he disrespects the women that mostly work certain professions. They gotta be professional career women. Because he doesn't like those type of women that actually have a brain on their shoulders. He don't like it. He don't like it. He like them real dummy women. He can't stand, he talks shit about women, but for almost 3 years, he was riding around with Sister T and Queen Regina, hiding behind their skirts. Hiding behind those two women's skirts. He hid behind the skirt of Miss 504. He hid behind a lot of people's skirts. And then one by one, he started getting rid of all of them. One by one. He got Mr. Skinny joined voices with him. Years ago, he got rid of Mr. Skinny. From what I understand, Mr. Skinny's still trying to go over there. Armando Black trying to kiss Kwame Brown ass. There's a lot of niggas on this app trying to kiss Kwame Brown ass. They better leave Kwame Brown alone. Stop being the dick suckers that they are. Don't be no woman. Don't be a bitch with a dick. Be a man. Stop being beta dusty males. Be a man. Be a real alpha male. Because alpha males don't run and chase other men. They don't. They don't do it. We see a lot of women doing that. We see a lot of women doing that. I do that. I'm a woman. If I see a woman on YouTube that I totally respect and I like to listen to her, yes, I'm going to go over to her page and support her. Yes. Even if we don't agree right away, I'm going to support the woman. That's what a woman is supposed to do, regardless of what I do for a living. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but I'm going to close this video out. Thanks, everyone, for coming over. Like and share the video. I surely do appreciate your view. I appreciate your view, your opinion, your clicks and likes. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my YouTube creators, my subscribers, my moderators, my chat members, the people right in my comment section. Shout out to you. Shout out to my ghost watchers and my haters as well. Shout out to you. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to you. Yeah. It's good to see you every time you come over here. Because I know if you're not here right now, you'll catch the playback. Thank God for the playback. Shout out to the playback. It is what it is. Shout out to Facts Over Feelings. Shout out to everyone that came in my chat and just visited with me for a little while. I surely do appreciate you. I hope everyone has an awesome day today. Thank God today is Friday. Woo. Yes, yes, yes. And we are not victims. We are number one on these YouTube streets. We are awesome. We are awesome. We are amazing. We are wonderful. We are fabulous. We are what? Opulent. Opulent. That's right. Shout out to the chat. Your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, is closing this video out. I will see you in another video or perhaps in someone else's chat. Shout out to the chat. Peace.